I was sitting in Miami, pouring blended whiskey down. An old gray-black gentleman was cleaning up the lounge. I invited him to sit down and open up his mind about old dogs and children, watermelon wine. You know, when you get in the stretch of that horse race that is your life, you have a tendency to start summing it up. I don't know what the hell is going on around here. Hank, can you get the crew out here and get this together? What did I just say?
Something about life.
When you're in the stretch of the horse race that is your life, you start summing it up.
Yeah.
There's only a couple of things in this world that's worth a solitary dime. Old dogs and children and watermelon wine. Now, if we had the portrait of Sonny up here, I could point to him and start crying. So, you know, I'm not there yet, but I think I've been doing these summations since I was quite young. And tonight I have a poem, which I can sing while you strum, probably.
Yeah. Here I go.
Do you know how to announce this type of thing? This is it, right? Just that.
And now, a poem by Joey Griffin.
No. Okay. I'll do it. And now for your pleasurable poetic experience. Evolve, a poem by the Reverend Dr. Joey G.
Yeah, that was pretty close.
Most of what our brain does, we are unaware of. But none is more important and crucial now to see than its obsession with evolution. Evolve now for you and me.
Nice.
Thank you. Oh, yeah, keep the noise down, Hank. Keep the noise down, man. Okay, take off.
Only you
Only you.
can make my dreams come true. Only you can turn my skies to blue. Love like ours could not be far apart. Only you can break my heart. Only you can end these sleepless nights. Only you can make things turn out right. You and you alone can keep us far apart. Only you can break my heart. Only you can break my heart.
Yeah, baby. Buck Owens. From Buck Owens to Dwight Yoakam to Molly Griffin.
Molly sings, Dwight sings, Buck.
Oh, you know all those musicians, those fancy musician sayings.
No, that's the album. Dwight Sings Buck.
You know, what chance do wives and husbands really have when they are following mums and dads in the show?
Yeah. Depends on the mums and dads.
Yeah, it does a little. I know, I thought that too, but I thought it was a pretty good
That is good.
blurb.
You got to think about it for a second. But it's
And
good.
now. Kick back and chill out to the mellow sounds of the singing DJs. All aboard. Midnight train to Georgia. Step on in and go on up to the dining car because we're going back to what, Mom?
We're going back to 1958. 1957.
Can't see a thing, Mom. You have to tell me what it is.
It's Sam Cooke. It's You Send Me.
Oh. In what key, Mom?
In A sharp.
We're in the dining car now. Down. That's
This is
close
good.
enough.
This is good, yeah.
Darling, you send me, I know you. You thrill me, darling, you send me, honest you do.
At first I thought it was infatuation, but now it's lasted so long that I find myself wanting to marry you and take you home.
Oh, you thrill me, darling, you thrill me, I know you. You send me, honest you do.
First I thought it was infatuation,
Oh yeah.
but now it's lasted so long that I find myself wanting to marry you and take you home.
Whoa, you send me, darling, you thrill me, I know you. You send me, honest you do. Honest you do. Yeah, baby. Sammy Cooke. They took him out all right.
They sure did.
Ain't no doubt about that.
No.
He was a pretty good guy too, Ma.
Yeah,
Yeah.
seemed like it.
I had a good relationship with Sam.
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't get into his music until I was like 45 or something, a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Couple decades ago.
You know, Ma, they should retitle the DSM-5, you know, the Diagnostics and Statistics Manual
Yeah.
of Disorders,
Yeah.
because they've made it so they can give anybody drugs.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Anyone
They
that has
diagnose
the
anything.
human condition gets a drug, especially the psych drugs.
Yeah.
Now, they should rename it to Conditions of Unloved Children. Okay, I thought of another one that could be in there too. Conditions of Doctor-Assisted Child Rearing. You know what they told me? He said, just let him scream.
Yeah.
Just let him scream.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's
right.
That's a strangely
You,
popular
Mr.
one.
No Empathy, let him scream.
Yeah.
You
That
got
was
one
bad.
big psychiatrist on the TV there that put his little ADD girl in a cage.
Nice. That's good.
He never thought about taking her into bed with him.
No.
That's what I did, and it worked like a dam.
Oh my
Looked like a hot
It just
dam.
makes me so angry. It just makes me so angry.
Well, what, do you have an angry song then? No, we better calm you down
Yeah,
with a
yeah,
nice,
yeah, yeah.
what song?
Well, then I
Hey,
had.
wait a minute. We were up to we were on the train.
Yeah, we're
Hold
in
it,
the
don't-
dining car.
Don't let me get lost because I'm on kind of
We're-
a trip
we're still
here.
on our intro here.
Psychedelic Prairie Home Companion going on. Now listen. We got to get into that. Look out there. Look out the window. The limo is waiting for us.
Yeah, of course.
We got a limo waiting for you as all is. You just step outside the door to your mind and into the cushy old black 55 station GHRT Cadillac limo.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're going to take a ride out the station. We're going to take a ride. We're going to take a ride. Up as a honky tonk.
Up as a honky tonk.
And past the county line.
And past the county line.
Through the amber waves of grain.
Through those waves of grain.
And past the dairy cow.
With their big brown eyes.
Going through the
cornfields.
And usually somebody comes out, Mom.
Yeah. Who's walking out today? It's Sam Cook.
Again?
Yeah.
What did he want?
He wanted Good Times Roll. Something a little happier.
Ba-ba-dee-um, ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-dee-um, ba-bo-bam-bo-bam. Ba-ba-dee-um, ba-bo-ba. All night long, everybody get in a groove and let the good times roll. We got to stay here till we soothe our soul. Everything's all night long. Might be 1 o'clock or it might be 3. I do not care 'cause time ain't none to me. I ain't been swinging since I don't know when. Home, my life is full again. I tell everybody, get in a groove and let the good times roll. We got to stay here till we soothe our soul. Everything's all night long. Feels so good now that you're home. Come on, baby, rock me on that long. Pretty mama saying, get in the groove and let the good times roll. We got to stay till we soothe our soul. Everything's all night long. Everything's all night long. Everything's all night long. Get in the groove and let the good times roll. Let them roll all night long. Yeah. Let them roll like Johnny Cash all night long.
All right, so we're back.
Hello.
We gotta keep taking.
I lost my stash. Huh?
We gotta keep taking the ride, Dad. We're still on the ride.
Oh yeah, get back in the blue. No, it happened. We just watched it outside the door. You know, like they do at the COVID fairs now.
Yeah.
You got to watch it from your
From your car.
I'm gonna take a ride.
Yeah.
We're gonna take a ride.
We're still gonna keep taking.
Now we're coming up the county line road.
It's a country road.
It's a dusty road,
It's gonna take you home.
and all the girlies' toes are hanging out of the windows. So if you don't have them out, you can put them out right now. Okay, go ahead. 'Cause somebody just saw the tower.
Station GHRT.
Station GHRT.
Station GHRT.
Say it for you and me.
It's there for you.
Brought to you by Alice's Restaurant.
You can get
Anything you want.
down at Alice's Restaurant.
Oh, down at Alice's Restaurant. Except Alice. Now we're gonna pull up the old station GHRT and go in the front door and go up to the front desk and see Betty Page. She'll give you your specialty, and it might have, you know, you're not too sure what's in it. Could be a ayahuasca.
Yeah.
To come down to the psychedelic Prairie Home Companion, right, Mom?
Yes, right, Dad.
Because once you got that tea and get that tea down here and come on down the stairs here to the broiler room at Griffin Hart Studios for the really big old time radio medicine show, 3 Chords and the Truth.
Starring Molly Griffin, her old dog Doo, and the Reverend Dr. Joe G2, coming to you live from station GHRT in the virtual haystack in your mind, where the show always starts in 5 minutes. And we don't spin the tunes on the turntable, we spin them on our souls. So kick back,
baby,
chill out,
let your good
and
time
relax
roll.
to the mellow sounds
Come
of
on,
the
baby,
singing
let me thrill your
DJs.
soul. Come on, baby, let the good time roll, let it roll all night long. Yeah. Let 'em roll all night long. There's nothing but good times on this show, right, Mom?
Right, Dad. We just finished our intro and we're halfway through the show.
That might be, well, you know what that'll do, Mom? It'll make him go, geez, that was short, Martha. That must be a really good show. You know, I always wondered why they call it a piece of tail.
Yeah.
I always wondered about that. But now that I got my SIJ thing, and I remember feeling some of the people that I would allow me to feel down there where the tail is,
Yeah.
they had bigger tails than me.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why that part held up better
Yeah.
for them.
Yeah.
Because I think I may have lost a piece of my tail.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Piece of tail.
The other thing I thought something else too. If you do it right, you know, if you do it right,
Mm-hmm.
you are sort of in the vicinity of the tail.
Yeah.
Oh, that's filthy, Mom.
Yes.
Jeez.
You know.
Don't talk like
It
that.
is what it is.
Yeah, never mind. That ain't funny. Have you got something funny? We're gonna
I
start.
did, but I forgot what
we're
it
gonna
was.
start calling our shows that we got our original songs with bullets going to the radio.
Yeah.
I think we should call them "A Song Is Born."
Sounds good.
Hey, isn't
Yeah.
that good?
Yeah.
Now, have you got a good country song that is like, harmonic and stuff?
No, not really. I had fun ones now. I just had fun country songs.
Can you just tell me a name?
Guitars, Cadillacs. Do I yoke 'em?
Because that's your own private little office you got down there. You know, I can't see you.
I did what I could.
Girl, you taught me how to hurt real bad. Cry myself to sleep, boy. You showed me how this town could shatter a dream. Another lesson by a naive fool who came from Babylon. Found out that the pie don't taste so sweet. Oh, now it's guitars, Cadillacs, hillbilly music are the only lonely streets I go home. Oh, it's guitars, Cadillacs, hillbilly music ain't the only thing keep me hanging on.
It's the only thing that keeps me hanging on.
Well, there ain't no glamour in this tinsel town, just lost and wasted lives. All the painful scars, that's all that's left of me. Like to thank you, girl, for teaching me brand new ways to be cruel. If I could find my mind now, I guess I'll just leave. Now it's guitars, Cadillacs, hillbilly music are the only lonely streets I go home. Oh, yes, it's guitars, Cadillacs, hillbilly music, it's the only thing keep me hanging on. It's the only thing keep me hanging on. It's the only thing keep me hanging on. Guitars and Cadillacs. Another Dwight Yoakam. He better be sending those jeans right away.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever we got there, guitars, Cadillacs, one more last chance.
Yep.
Well, let's sing a sad one before we sing that.
Sing a sad one?
Let's sing Everybody Loves Merle Haggard, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you got?
I was thinking Merle Haggard, yeah.
If you want to sing, you could sing. You could sing that other one, that Waylon Jennings and her.
Yeah, let me practice it one more time. I
Oh,
haven't
okay.
sang it in years.
Okay, what is it you want?
Merle Haggard.
The day boy, I'm way up high.
You want to go down a little bit?
Started loving you again. It'd be evolutionary.
All right.
I'm right back where I really always been. Hey, I got over you just long enough to let my heart amen. And then today I started loving you again.
Yeah, today I started loving you again.
Ah, what a fool I was to think I could get by. Only these few million tears I cry. Oh, how was I to know the worst was yet to come? That crying time for me had just begun. And then today I started let my heartache mend. And then today I started loving you again. And then today I started loving you again. Hey, Mal, are we already down in the studio? Because I'm a little lost.
Yep.
I always get lost in the Merle songs. And I was too high, so I was like too involved.
Yeah. I understand.
Hey, what do you got? Anything funny here?
Nope.
All right.
I don't like funny things.
Well, let's get something out of it. You know, when you get in the stretch of those. Oh, that's what I was supposed to say before that. I did say it, I think. Hold on. I said it, didn't I? Music heals the mind, but if you rock around your crock, you won't have to do a lot of healing. Rock around your crock. I mean, you know, go to Patreon. I got everything down there on evolution and, you know, all the shit that I figured out. Just go on down to Patreon. You don't have to put no money there if you're cheap son of a...
Silver wing
Don't take it personally.
shining in the sunlight, roaring engines headed somewhere in flight, taking you away, leaving me lonely. Silver wings slowly fading out of sight.
Okay, let me do it.
All right.
Don't leave me, I cry. Don't take that airplane ride. Oh, you're logging me out of your mind and left me standing here behind.
Silver wings shining in the sunlight, roaring engines headed somewhere in flight, taking you away, leaving me lonely. Silver wings slowly fading out of sight. Now I want to do it. Don't leave me, I cry. Don't take that airplane ride. But you locked me out of your mind and left me standing here behind. Silver wings shining in the sunlight, roaring engines headed somewhere in flight, taking you away, leaving me lonely. Silver wings slowly fading out of sight. Silver wings slowly fading out of sight. Silver wings slowly fading out of sight.
I maybe should have left you alone on the last line. I blew it.
I don't
should've-
know.
Yeah, well,
I liked it. I like not being alone.
we'll have to see what it sounds like. Did you get that down, Hank? Is he too drunk there, or did you get it?
You got
Keep
it.
the people from the nervous hospital
We
back.
got robots to back him up. They know his algorithms.
Music heals the mind, but if you rock around the crock, get down to Patreon and start rocking around your crock. Oh, you know what? Wait a minute. Did I write that down? No, that's not it. Jesus, that's too bad I didn't write that down, Molly. It was really good. Cigarettes and whiskey and wild, wild women. They'll drive you crazy. They'll drive you insane. Yodelay, yodelay, yodelay.
Okay, I'm gonna try and tell a joke. You want me to try and tell a joke?
Oh, okay, Bill. Go.
All right. So a guy goes into a sperm bank, and he goes into the waiting room, and he sees on the front desk there is a glass of milk, and he's really thirsty, so he just drinks it down. And the clerk at the front desk comes out, and he says,
It's actually orange juice, by the way, but go ahead.
"No, it's a glass of milk." And the clerk comes out, and the guy goes, "Hey, sorry, but I drank your glass of milk." And the clerk goes, "Oh my God." And the guy goes, "What?" And the clerk goes, "You drank my glass of milk."
Oh, so everybody's mind goes
Yeah.
to. But did you hear my joke? Was a joke within a joke, Mom?
Oh,
Didn't
yeah?
you get it? Didn't you get it?
No.
Oh, so you're telling this story about a sperm bank, right?
Yeah.
And donations?
Yeah.
And you're saying it's a glass of milk on there. And I said, no, it's actually orange juice.
What's your joke, though?
My joke is obviously I'm in there. I know what it is. It's actually orange juice. Get it? Oh, is that only
That's
for
a
the
very rare.
super? Oh, is that for like demented people? No, I think you got to be like really, really quick.
Yeah.
You got to have the fine little nervous.
No, you
system.
should have said no. It was no. I don't know. There's a way to make this work, though.
Yeah, it's okay. It was okay. Yeah, I'm telling you right now, a song is born. Yes, it is. Now we better start because that was pretty good.
Yeah.
No, I didn't really get it. Just a minute, I got it, but it was light.
Yeah. Well, 'cause you think it's gonna be disgusting.
Yeah, I know.
And the trick is
oh,
that it's
I
not.
see, and that's for you
Yeah,
because
that's my
like
favorite
you.
kind of joke.
Yeah. And my favorite kind of joke is like the first joke I was ever told.
Uh-huh.
F-U-C-K. Tell her I'm in the bush.
He's a dirty old
I
man.
come from the wrong side of the tracks. Cigarettes and whiskey.
You come from the tracks.
Damn, I wish I would have wrote that down. You go on down to Patreon, you'll see what I wrote down. I put it the first thing up there. Poem
Mm-hmm.
by Joe Griffin.
Mhm.
Hey, maybe I read it at the beginning. I read it at the
Yeah.
beginning of the show.
You did. What?
I forgot.
I didn't know what you were
You
talking
see
about.
what the cloud I did, and I just
Aw.
get completely lost.
Yeah.
Okay, well, just rewind and read my poem again. Yeah, baby. Okay, we gotta sing good this time, Mom.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty much time. So, one
We gotta
more
sing
song.
really, really good.
Really, really
And
good song.
really,
We just did 2 heartfelt, lonesome, mournful songs.
Okay, then let's do a real light one, okay? I'll start it off.
All right.
Well, that might be too high. Do you want me to try it up that high?
No.
I can't stop loving you. I said I made up my mind
He made up his mind.
to live in the memory of a lonesome time. I can't stop wanting you. You know it's useless to say. So I'll just live my life in dreams of yesterday.
Dreams of yesterday.
Those happy hours
Those happy hours
that we once knew.
that we once knew.
So long ago,
So long ago.
still make me blue.
Still make me blue.
Oh, they say the time
They say that time
heals a broken heart.
heals a broken heart.
Hey, but the time is stood still since we've been apart. I can't stop loving you. I said I made up my mind to live in the memory of the lonesome time. I can't stop wanting you. You know it's just useless to say. So I'll just live my life dreams of yesterday.
Dreams of yesterday.
Oh, I'm gonna live my life. Dreams of yesterday. Ray Charles, Don Gibson, who was my girlfriend's uncle. Yeah, baby. Jill.
You're not supposed to say people's names.
I didn't say her last name. If you work on it, you can figure it out, though. Yeah, baby. There's one thing we did, Hank. There wasn't enough rockabilly in the show tonight. Jerry Lee Lewis. Oh, I come along, baby, whole lot of shaking going on. I said, come along, baby, we got the chicken in the corn.
We got a lot of chicken in the corn.
I ain't faking, whole lot of shaking going on. Oh, I said, shake it, baby, shake it.
Shake it.
Shake it, baby, shake it.
Keep shaking it.
Whoa, feel around just a little
Yeah,
bit. That's all you gotta do. I said, come along, baby, whole lot of shaking going on. Oh, I said, how much is that doggy in the window? Oh, man, the one with the waggly tail. She got a waggly tail. I said, how much is that doggy in the window? Oh, man, I do hope that doggies for sale.
If she is, we're gonna go to Roger Miller and we're gonna go
walking in the sunshine, sing a little sunshine song. Bobby ooh, boo, you got to put a smile upon your face. There's nothing wrong. Bobby ooh, boo, you got to think about a good time. Had a long time ago, think about forgetting about your worries and your walking in the sunshine. Sing a little sunshine song. You go walking in the sunshine song. You go walking in the sunshine. Whoa. Sing a little sunshine song. Sing a sunshine song. You hear that dreamy chord? Yeah, baby. That's the band. That's the band I hired, which is me. Now, like I say, when you want to get into all the psychology of happiness and stuff, you go on down to the happiness place on earth, down at Patreon, and I'm doing a lot of talking about Patreon a lot tonight because you know what I did last night? Never said a word. Keep the cards and letters coming in. We'll see you in Funny Paper.